It's not often in the world of coins and bullion that you get something so special that it just makes your heart flutter a little bit. But I'll tell you what, the 3 Graces in 2-ounce silver from the Royal Mint certainly has made my heart flutter. What a coin, what an epic lottery win for us here in the Backyard Bullion household to be one of the lucky few that managed to pick one up from the Royal Mint this week. So today we're going to have a good close 4K resolution look at this magnificent coin. Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a very warm welcome to you all joining me for this week's edition of In Focus Friday, the show where we take a good close look at cool things made of silver and gold. And today, by all accounts, it is one of the coolest things I've ever seen made out of silver. It's the 3 Graces Royal Mint release that came out this week. I was very fortunate to get in the queue very early and get hold of a 2-ounce silver. It's a stunner. You may well have seen me unbox this live on a live stream earlier today. If you've not checked that out, go and have a look. We had a good old fun time showcasing this for the very first time on the channel. But now I have a little bit of better lighting situation. We can actually have a look at this coin in all of its glory, up close and personal to a 4K camera, and really show it off. That's the idea of today's video. I know there's a lot of people who'd be really interested in finding out more about the coin, the 3 Graces, the history, William Wyon, and all of that. I want to do it justice. I want to do a proper bit of research on it before I do that kind of video. And I have no doubt that this coin, which, by the way, is just stunning. I mean, look at that. This coin is going to feature fairly heavily on our channel over the coming weeks and months because it is so special, it is so unique, and it is something that is quite pertinent because we've seen a number of different releases come out from various mints around the world, the US Mint, the Royal Mint, where coins have just exploded in value on the day or the day after, and the preceding weeks and months as well. And it's always difficult to know what to do when you get a jackpot coin like this. I mean, it is quite literally a jackpot coin. £255 issue price was what I paid for this, and within 20 minutes there were people on the silver forum offering £1,100. Within 12 hours that had gone up to £1,500. I then started seeing dealers offering £1,800. I rang a few dealers up on Thursday morning, and the best price I got from a dealer then was £2,000 for a 2-ounce silver coin. You talk about wanting £1,000 an ounce silver. You've got some £1,000 an ounce silver right here in front of you. It's certainly a crazy market. I mean, I'm obviously not even fortunate enough to have got the gold, but boy oh boy, there are some humongous gains to be had on these coins. So I want a series of videos here to showcase the lifespan of the 3 Graces in our possession. This is the coin that we've got. We've already done the unboxing video live. Today's video is going to be a really close look at the coin. We're going to get it as close as possible to the 4K camera, look for every little detail that we possibly can, and talk about it and just admire the beauty of it. Future videos will include a full overview of the history of William Wyon, the 3 Graces, the Great Engravers, and all of that, the series and everything from the Royal Mint. As well, I want to talk in the future about what options are there for owners of these coins. Should you grade them? Should you flip them? Should we just cash out right now and take the £2,000 profit? Well, £1,800 profit? Or should we look to sell it ourselves on the second-hand market? Could we get what the dealers are asking, which is close to £3,000 right now? What about eBay? Can we sell it on there? Loads of different questions. Grading. Graded specimens of the Una and the Lion, the first in the series, did even better. Should we be looking to grade this? Can we grade it ourselves? I know there are loads of people that offer grading services, Numistaka amongst many others, but I want to experiment with self-grading. You know, it's a really interesting area that I don't have any experience of, and I think it would be really an interesting kind of video series. So loads of different things we've got planned for this coin, and if you want to find out more about those or see those videos as they come up over the next couple of weeks and months, just hit that subscribe button and we can see what the lifespan is going to be like of this coin in our possession, because it's so special, and it really, I'm very lucky to have one, and I don't mean that lightly. I mean, we'll talk a little bit about the buying process. The Royal Mint sent out a little email saying it was coming out, and then there was all the hype, all the buzz on the silver forum. That's where I basically found out about it. I got the email notification from the Royal Mint, but I also then saw all the people on the silver forum talking about it from the Una and the Lion. I'd been following it for weeks and months, and then it's there. So I set my alarm, woke up in the morning, got on their website, refreshed the page at exactly 9 a.m. and we got in the queue. I was about 2000th in the queue, so I kind of knew immediately that I wasn't going to get my hands on the gold versions, which had a mintage of just about 300. So it was always going to be the silver, basically. Managed to get on the website about 9, something like that, 6 minutes past 9. Immediately saw all of the gold were sold out and the 5-ounce silver. So put this one in the basket, checked out as soon as possible. Had no issues checking out. Some people did, but I didn't. And I got my email confirmation at about 11 minutes past 9. So done. And then there was, of course, the wait. There were so many people who had orders cancelled from the Royal Mint for their coins, which was, you know, potentially quite worrying for some people. And I know for myself, for the last couple of days before dispatch was confirmed, I was just going, I hope I get it, because not just for the windfall, not just for the fact that it's a valuable coin that will earn really good returns, but it's just a super special coin. I mean, I'm not even 100% convinced I will eventually sell it. I'd love to obviously cash out and have, you know, a bunch of extra cash in my pocket, but for the long term, could this be even more valuable in the future? Who honestly knows? It's very difficult to know exactly what to do. There are a lot of people who are very much in the camp of hold, hodl, hodl, hodl as long as possible. So I'd love to know your opinions on the holding side of things. That's, I guess, one of the things that we can talk about in this video. What would you do? What are you going to do if you were fortunate enough to get one? But the main focus is the design, is the beauty of this coin. It is so stunning. I have to say, like, you know, the pictures did it justice on the Royal Mint's website, but in person, it just blew me away. It really is an incredible, and the camera is not going to be able to pick this up, I think, in the right level of detail, but there's high relief areas of this coin which are stunning. You just got to look at the arm there on the grace on the left. It's just really, really well done, really high relief. I am trying as best as possible to get this as close as possible to the camera for as much detail as possible, because it is an important thing to always check over your coins as best as you can. Now, I have noticed one small thing on this coin, and I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up with this lighting, but just under the eye there, the second eye, we can see a tiny little mark on the coin, and that is most certainly on the coin, not the capsule. Now, from my experience and looking at it, that does not look like a scratch to me. I don't have a loop to really go in as much depth and detail as I would like, so I'm kind of hoping this 4K resolution camera picks it up, and when I blow it up on the big screen, we can see exactly what's going on. My suspicions is that there's a little piece of dust, or a little sort of tiny hair piece of dust that has settled on the coin. And that is something that can be got rid of by conservation, by conserving the coin when you send it off for grading. And that is, I think, what is why I am in fact going to commit right now to say that that is going to be its destiny. We are going to be sending this off for grading. Haven't 100% decided whether it's going to be PCGS or NGC. I have to say I really always have preferred the NGC slabs, but there is something to be said about PCGS being more popular than NGC amongst the big coin collectors. So we shall see. I don't know. Maybe just because I prefer the NGC slabs, it will be there. I don't know. It fits better in my own head anyway. But that is something that we will definitely cross a bridge about, and we'll talk about. In fact, I do have a call scheduled with a forum member tomorrow who does a lot of self-grading himself, and I want to really sort of look at doing that. I know the Silver Forum has got you know, a grading service now with Coins of the Realm, and of course there's Numistacker here on YouTube as well that offer grading services, but I have always been really intrigued about grading myself and having things sent off myself for grading. Yes, you can save money by going through third parties, but it's a really interesting process, and one which I think we're going to have a little bit more of a exploration of. And I've got a call set up with somebody tomorrow to really understand more about that process. So as and when I know more about it and have got that information ready, I will be sharing that here on the channel. But in the meantime, what a coin. What a coin. I mean, I've been pretty critical of the Royal Mint over the last couple of years about some of their releases, some of their coins being not so good. Modern takes and modern designs just leave a lot to the imagination. This reimagination of one of the most iconic coins out there, one of the most well designed and engraved coins out there, this is like a 20 out of 10. It's not even close to 10 out of 10. It is 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 out of 10. It is my favorite coin I think I've ever seen. And I'm not just saying that because of the value that it will have in the future, the amount of additional cash that I will have in my bank if and when I do sell it. I just love it. It's just wonderful. It's so elegant and so well made. Quality is, of course, really important. I've seen a few people out there that have had a few issues on quality. It'd be really interesting to see how the Royal Mint handle those issues. This little tiny blemish under the eye there, really interesting to see how that pans out, whether that's going to be this coin's downfall. We'll see. I mean, I want to tell it as it is. I don't want to sugarcoat things or give you guys, the wrong understanding of what it is. I think this little thing here is a tiny little speck of dust which will be removed during conservation. I don't think that's going to be the end of this coin, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know enough about this whole process to know. So all accounts, brilliant job from the Royal Mint. A massive thank you to everybody on the forum for sharing all their information about the coin and the buzz, because that's how I found out about it. That's how I got lucky enough to get in on it. I was completely out of the loop for the Una in the line, missed that, and always had regrets about not getting it. I've seen a few coins that have been going up on the Royal Mint that I've missed out on. Not right for me, right for other people, end up making people a lot of money. Una in the line was the only one that I was like, I really, really liked that. I should have got that. It's very fortunate to get the 3 Graces, albeit only in silver. But, what a coin. What a coin. So I hope you've enjoyed this 4K resolution look at the coin. I think it is a marvel. I'd love to know your opinions on it. I'd love to know your thoughts on this particular coin, if there's anything that you've spotted that perhaps I haven't. I will be actually going back and having a close watch back of the footage that I've just filmed to see if I can see anything else out there that really stands out as a potential issue for the coin. And if there is somebody out there who is more of an aficionado than me and thinks, yeah, Backyard Bullion, you really need to have a look at that, that's going to be a big thing, then let me know, because I would love to be able to sort of go back to the Royal Mint if that's going to be a thing and get them to remint it and have a perfect one, because I think it deserves to be perfect. It really does, not just for value, but for what it is. It needs to be a perfect coin because it is pretty much there as a perfect coin already in terms of how good it is. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. I'd be very intrigued to find out all of your opinion. Let me know if you've got one. Let me know if you're one of those people who might be considering buying it on the second-hand market at the high prices. It's certainly an interesting market, and it's going to be one to keep a watchful eye on. And I have no doubt that we will be sharing our journey in its entirety of what we decide to do, and I commit to that now. If we decide to flip it for £2,000 tomorrow, I'll make a video about that. Pretty much guarantee that I won't do that. I want to send it off for grading. I want to send it off for conservation and grading as well. Whether we'll do that on our own or whether we'll go through a third party, that's what I haven't quite decided yet. It's kind of going to be dependent on this phone call with this forum member tomorrow about the process, learning a little bit more about it, and we'll go from there. But if you want to see those videos, you want to see me talking about the coin, a little bit more information about William Wyon and all of the wonderful stuff that comes with this coin, the history, everything, then that's probably going to come next week. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, hit the thumbs up button. That really helps everything that we do here on the channel. Otherwise, that's it. Have a fantastic weekend ahead. We'll see you on the next video. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.